So guys, it's your boy Coach B International, and today we want to quickly discuss some of the preview this weekend, some of the big games coming up, and also a very important topic in football. First of all, let me introduce my guy again. They're surprised to see you again. Say, I'm like this guy, don't collect work. Shudi in the building. Once again, you're welcome, my brother.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, yeah.
When you came the first time, people were very excited. They say, I bet they bring this guy more.
Yeah.
You know, so they say Oliver asked for more. So the Olivers asked for more. And we're about to give it to them.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So we have big games this weekend. First of all, almost all the bigger games are on Sunday, you know?
Yeah.
Then I think the only team we have to preview would be Manchester City on Saturday. And that will not waste time because they are going to the last team in the table. So that's we should waste time. But first of all, I know in a preview we do.
Yeah.
But before we go do the preview, the biggest topic in football today is Xabi Alonso confirmation to Real Madrid.
Yes.
To me, I feel like I'm not. I can't say it's.
You are convinced.
I'm not so convinced that Xabi Alonso is the man because he had an amazing run last season.
Okay.
And this season, Bayer Leverkusen, they were terrible.
Yeah.
Very terrible.
Yeah.
And my problem is not based on his achievements. He has proven that he played 52 games of beating last season and it was amazing. He had better
and he also won the title.
Won two titles.
Yeah, won 2 titles. Yeah,
probably have done a treble, if not because Lookman goes spread things for a brother Boniface.
Lookman no green for treble.
Lookman not try. So now, if you look at it clearly, like a Lookman, you can definitely see that. Not be say for titles, strong, indoor deliver.
Yes.
But the fear for tactics. I feel like Real Madrid is best playing style is the 3-4-2-1 formation. Like Ruben Amorim.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking like will Real Madrid now go and switch to 3-4-2-1? I feel like it's a formation, not like it's a formation for small clubs, but I feel like when you want to play amazing football, we've known Barcelona to be a team that has more amazing, beautiful football than Real Madrid. If you want to be honest, in the past few years, In fact, when the Messi time they come, it has always been like that, and we are fully aware of that. So we know that if you look at it, it is clear that this particular style will not match Real Madrid. But apart from the achievements, he has gotten it. But that tactics, that 3-4-2-1, say imagine you play 3 at the back. What do you think?
You said you don't believe that the 3-4-2 is an amazing.
I did not say I don't know it's amazing. I say I know it wasn't a big boys formation.
Big boys formation. I don't think there's anything like big boy formation in football. It's all about getting the work done. And right now, I feel like you are right in saying you don't really trust the Alonso appointment because Madrid is another beast of his own. And it's not like, no disrespect to Bayer Leverkusen, Madrid is bigger. But I just feel like if he's going to go into Madrid and he wants things to work, I feel like he doesn't have to play the name just like what Ancelotti did. So because if you watch their few games now, they brought in Adagula. He has been good. He has been performing. So I just feel like he should actually give room for the players there to perform. That's just his first thing. That's the first thing he has to do.
Irrespective of the formation.
Irrespective of the formation. And you said the 3-4-2-1. That's why they got Alexander Arnold. Can
Arnold play like a wing back?
Yes.
Does he have the pace? He doesn't, man.
Yes.
He does not have the wing back. He doesn't have that set of a wing back.
Because if you should play, everybody knows that defensively, Alexander Arnold is not good. So if you can play him as a wing back, Alexander Arnold offers you a lot going forward.
Perfect. We agree to
and
that.
In 3-4-2-1 formation, your wing backs they don't necessarily have to be
100% defensively
exactly
good. Yeah.
Because you can.
The amount of bodies
their work is just
because the amount of bodies that will be behind when you're defending.
Their work is just to slow the attacker down for the defender to come help to join to cover. So that will really help Alexander Arnold.
Midfielders to fall into the
exactly that will really
help
Alexander Arnold. And I feel like Madrid have the squad to play 3-4-2-1. Okay, look at the game against Inter Milan Barca.
So now Real Madrid go to defend with 7 people because that's how that formation is. I know it doesn't mean, but I'm being honest with you that if Xabi Alonso goes to Real Madrid may be defending with 7 people. I know that we are shorting coaches.
Okay.
In terms of coaches, we are short. You understand? If you ask me, not because okay, you best never win title like that.
Okay.
I think Arteta is a better manager than Xabi Alonso for the Real Madrid job.
No.
If I want to be honest.
No.
I'm not gonna lie for you. I dare you to tell you based on. I'm removing Cruz now.
No.
I'm talking about
exactly.
who don't prove.
No, let's look.
I think Arteta can continue from what Real Madrid has already. Take them to 4-3-3 formation, play amazing football once again. If you go to 3-4-2-1, that Alonso will bring, Real Madrid will be defending with 7 people. Is that the kind of formation that Real Madrid should be using?
Defending with 7 people.
3 at the back. How many with that? 3. Plus 2 wing back. How many with that?
5.
Plus the 2 midfield pivots. How many with that?
That's 7.
So what are you saying?
There's something we call mass attack, mass defense.
That's what I'm saying. Massive defense, 7 people, bro.
They can also play mass attack with that same. They can also play
but they will be defending with 7.
Why do you look 7 people? Okay,
I know we are shorting managers in the world, and I feel like if Xabi Alonso, you know, I'm not good. You know, I have Xabi Alonso. So it's Xabi.
You brought in trophies. You brought in
this season shambles. I agree, but I think they feel like the quality of players that he has in Leverkusen is way different from Real Madrid. Yes. He can still come around and not play the 3-4-2.
Yes, he can still come and not play the 3-4-2. So let's
be honest.
Yes,
you know, he can still come around and change and play 4-3. See Conte now, he's playing 4-3-3 and he's winning the league with it in Napoli already. Yeah. So I agree to that. But if he's going to play 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, perfect signing. But if he's going to be a 3-4-2-1 coach, I don't like to see Real Madrid playing that formation.
I feel like maybe you have a problem with that formation.
Yes, because when the formation cast they bad see when you
don't get any formation. You don't get any formation when they cast.
But you know what? If he cast beautiful football, it's all about quick transition. There's no possession football. There's not so much in his direct.
Why? There is also possession-based football in 3-4-3 because they have the players.
No. It's
not about that. It's not about that. Because Madrid have the players to play possession-based football in that same 3-4-2-1. Because you have the likes of the Valverde, the Bellingham, the
even Valverde for wing back now. Tawayo.
So one thing with formation is all hands must be on deck.
Definitely.
And they should not be a passenger. So whether they play a 3-4-2-1 or they play a 4-2 or 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1, it just has to.
Do you think Alonso's appointment is the best for Real Madrid, or do you think any other manager would have been better?
Like I said before, I said Madrid is another beast. So we cannot just say and judge, but I just feel like you just have to do the basics if he gets there.
So you think the best one I call now, you go laugh. I think they should have brought Zidane back if they had a chance, but blessed is not available.
You calling Arteta? You calling that is one I do not agree about.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Now, Arteta has not won major trophies, and probably that's why
it's not about winning.
But look at what he has done with these young boys.
I know, but you know
if Arteta has Rodrigo, Mbappe, Vinicius, and this kind of football, we can't lie.
How are you so sure that Arteta will not still flop?
Because he has players that will bail him out in so many situations. Because if he can manage to get to semi-finals with the Merino and the Trossard and the Martinelli, then he probably will be winning the final with Vinicius, Mbappe, and Rodrigo. That's what I feel.
That's individual brilliance now.
You know what I'm telling you? Okay, Arteta doesn't have beautiful football. Arteta doesn't play good.
Arteta has beautiful football. But what I'm trying to say is that Arteta, when it comes to taking Arsenal over the line, he flops. And I don't see Arteta during his in-game management. I don't rate Arteta for that because I've watched Arsenal watch Arteta.
So you think Xabi Alonso is the best man for the job?
I'm not saying Xabi Alonso is the best.
Okay, who do you think should have been the best?
We don't really have much.
That's what I'm telling you. There's not many.
We don't really have
good
much
managers out there.
So it's just like testing the water. Xabi Alonso can I think Jurgen Klopp is even the best.
But Jurgen will not go to Liverpool, Real Madrid because of the Liverpool rivalry. That's why. If you don't get there, you're gonna
Liverpool.
Liverpool, are you imagine an enemy now? What do you worry?
But I feel your club should actually be the best.
No, if you say then I be the number one.
I feel because he has the charisma.
No, but the ones that are available, I think Xabi Alonso, Arteta, I would probably think Arteta would have done a better job, but it doesn't mean that Xabi Alonso cannot be amazing. You know, there's everything that morale. If you go imagine, you go.
That's it.
Enter 4-3, play football. You go know this is the job of his life. And you go test new things and you go shut down everywhere.
And again, you know, this man is a title winner. You okay? Let's just say
unbeaten one in the German league is not easy now.
He has that experience already. He won it once, right? But he still has that experience.
I agree. Picking Leverkusen from 17 to the table. Then the next season winning, it's crazy. I'm not vouching for Arteta. I just tell you, say I feel say if not the formation.
Arsenal fans will cut my
head. If I say now 4-3-3, now I also walk up play. Then I think it's okay. But now that 4-3-4-2-1, I would have gone for Arteta. But whatever it is,
you see this formation that you are this 3-4-2-1 way they cast. If Inter Milan later go carry this Champions League,
now still dirty formation. Inter Milan was 3-5-2. That one not they get 2-1. Now 8 people they defend. Just the 2 seconds up front. Rubbish, man. So Real Madrid fans, you can let us know who you think is the best man for the job. Are you happy with the Xabi Alonso appointment? Do you think it's a better option? Arteta can sound like a bad name because of how bad Arsenal is, because of how they are not winners. But I think banter aside, I won't be honest with you. Arteta has been amazing. Now let trophy remain. When it comes to Arteta's current situation, now trophy remain. And it's looking like somebody who does not want a big dressing room to sign big players if so he cannot control Real Madrid's kind of situation.
Because he can go there and flop.
I feel very sorry for him.
Look at the first time he came in. He pursued the OBB. I'm not sure.
Even Xhaka will be.
That's it.
He pursued Xhaka go to be Merino. So that's it, man.
And he has had time to sign quality striker, but he choose not to sign.
So I think maybe Real Madrid mindset is we want winners. We don't want people who are going to come here to do experiments. So that's it. That's the hottest news from football right now. Xabi Alonso have said goodbye, confirmed by himself, saying that he has enjoyed the time in Bayer Leverkusen and it's time to go as the new Real Madrid coach. Let us know your thoughts. Right there, we have to jump on that one quick before we get into the preview. So now, first of all, Saturday, 3 p.m., Southampton at home to Man City. Man City away to Southampton. I think it's going to be a very easy win for Manchester City.
Very, very easy.
I see like a 5-0 win there.
Very, very easy.
Very, very easy. Man City are back to form. Haaland is back.
And I'm sure they'll be aiming for that
but they never put that for bench yet. Not everybody's back. So
they'll be aiming for that second to drop Arsenal to third.
Yeah.
So that's
going to be a straight win for. That's a straight win for Manchester City.
I don't see Southampton doing anything.
We don't need to analyze anything there.
Nothing to analyze.
They're now going on next on Sunday, 12 p.m. Very early. It's Salah over there. Newcastle at home to Chelsea. The battle of the top 5 race. What do you think we should do at this point? Where do you see this coming from? What's the chances of Chelsea winning this game? To me, the game go hard. And Newcastle don't go draw against Brighton.
Yes.
So now they need that win.
Yes.
And Chelsea need the win as well.
Yeah.
The luck where Chelsea gets, now the major win they get over Liverpool. Which will be like a big boost for them going into this game.
Yes.
If you ask me, does Enzo Maresca know how he can get the result from this game? I say yes. I think he won. Let me check. I think he won. Yes, we won. Okay, Newcastle won us in the first leg. Yes. No, we won 2-1 in the first leg. The 2-0 in Carling Cup.
Yes, it was Carling Cup.
Yes, we won 2-1 in the first leg. I remember that we won, yeah. Then now, this Newcastle's home. Different ball game. They press Brighton finish. But Brighton just get one thing when they did the stress.
And again, Newcastle, that's a tough place to go for Chelsea.
Naturally.
So that match.
When Mourinho did Chelsea, he never won at St. James Park.
That match is a 50-50. Who wants it more? Because if you look at the midfield is equal.
Yeah.
The attack, I would say Newcastle even have more than Chelsea. And the defense, I would also say is 50-50.
You said the attack, Newcastle has more than Chelsea? Yes, I agree to that.
Because you have the...
Perfect, don't go there.
It has to do with who wants it more. And Maresca... you know one thing the problem I have with Chelsea is not even the team, it's Maresca. Will Maresca want to win this match?
That is the question. You see that question, eh?
That's
now
just
let me say, make them pursue this man.
That's just it.
See, man, you find out they say we Maresca because he knows
Maresca
that sometimes Maresca looks like who does not need the win.
Because Sunday can come and then we will see one's formation and everybody will start asking what is going on. And we'll see the players that he puts in. So the question is, do Maresca want to win this match?
Very good question.
Because this match, if Chelsea should go there looking for a draw, it's going to be very, very tough.
It's going to be very, very tough.
It's going to be very, very
and now,
tough.
with like he has confirmed today, Lavia, Enzo, Caicedo, so everybody is doing fine. The entire squad is okay. I think only for Fana out. So he has his big squad and everyone is available for him.
The same thing is likewise Newcastle.
Newcastle as well. Gordon is available. Even Avi Barnes speak for many years. Gordon get a red card.
So,
you know, tonight, I don't know if Jolinton will be back because Jolinton was not in the last game, but that doesn't mean Willock will not do a dirty work. Willock is there. Guimaraes is there. Tonali is there.
Longstaff is also there. Can come in for John Linton.
Come on,
and
man.
that's not an equal replacement for. I'm not even sure Willock is going to start. If John Linton is not available, then I'm sure Longstaff is going to start. And he's also a good midfielder. So the problem now with Chelsea is the coach, because Chelsea have everything.
So if Maresca say one win, the match, what do you need to do?
I would just say put the people in their right place.
In their right position.
Not
inverting two fullbacks.
If you start saying you want to invert, you have Gordon that is a pacey winger. Now, when Chelsea
when the wing back don't enter,
Chelsea play three at the back. When the winger don't enter, when the full back don't enter midfield, that space is there for Gordon to explore.
And that's what he's doing with Caicedo. You know, Caicedo plays at the right back. Then we have Lavia and Enzo. Enzo goes forward. Lavia stays behind to do the dirty job. I think he's going to repeat what he did against Liverpool because he win now well.
Yeah,
against a defense that has Van Dijk, the best goalkeeper in the world, Alisson. You know. And all these guys,
if he should do that, it's going to work for Chelsea because Lavia had a very good game in that midfield.
My own be say make them prepare to score 2-3 goals because Newcastle will score 1 or 2.
Yes,
that's my problem.
Yes,
you understand?
Yes.
But we have had a very sweet partnership of Kowi and Shaloba. That has been amazing for the past few games. Chelsea have been so good.
And hopefully Palmer is back to his scoring ways because he scored the.
He's back, bro. Nigga plays good football, man. Don't worry, we got that sorted out.
Hopefully, he's back to his scoring ways.
That game against Liverpool, Palmer not need to do too much to show say he starred in that match. Even the penalty does not make him say okay that penalty make us say he deliver. No, without that penalty
was just the icing of the cake.
Icing on the cake. He has already played so well in that game. So well, and I think if he turned up like that, Chelsea's winning this game.
But remember, Newcastle have one of the best midfield.
Honestly, now Newcastle now they get 2 points on or the Chelsea 3 points because they know how difficult it is to have gone there, and because of
that's why I said
matter on ground.
That midfield is 50-50.
Do you think draw will be a good result for Chelsea minimum?
Yes.
True, but right?
Yes, because Newcastle actually need this win more than
and
Chelsea.
Newcastle don't drop points for that last game. So my mind now say Chelsea go take say if we draw this match, it go better. But Newcastle now they pass Chelsea with 4 goals and equal points already with Chelsea. So I think if Chelsea can, the best thing that can happen to them is winning this game. If they can't win this game, then remain Man U and Nottingham Forest. Man U already, your club, you know what we can do to you guys already. So
even on Man U's lowest form, Chelsea they find it very hard to beat Man U.
So now Chelsea home, Newcastle home to Chelsea. What's your prediction? I see a Chelsea 2-1 win.
I see a 2-2 draw.
A 2-2 draw. Okay, now let's go to the next game, which is Manchester United versus West Ham. 2:15 p.m. I see a 2-2 draw for Man U West Ham as well. So now, congratulations first of all for qualifying to Europa League final.
Thank you.
Okay, so there's always a different Manchester United when it comes to the Premier League. At home to West Ham, Graham Potter trying to make sure he secures his job because the way West Ham they go so. The AC division ends. Thank you, boy. See that place. Look at that. Go outside. You know, so when you look at that, Man U at home to West Ham, do you think the Mounts getting 2 goals, Casemiro being in the top form, you know, but we know that Amad Diallo back, And Ruben Amorim, do you think he's going to go with the full squad in this game?
I feel he should go with the full squad, and I feel it should. The West Ham, the extra games we have should be like a preparation to the final of the Europa League. So I don't think he should go with a weak squad, because I will expect Man U to make every game
count
from now until the last one be like the final.
Be like the final to boost morale. Mostly these early ones. Let's supposed to play first 11. Like the one before the final, and I go feel.
Yes, because the final is still how many weeks away?
Like 2 weeks away.
So he can be able to at least field in the strong team so that they can actually use this as a test for the final. Because Tottenham also they are playing Crystal Palace, which is a very, very tough game.
Yeah.
So
you also to top Tottenham for 14-15.
No. At this point,
you're 15-16.
At this point, there's not like Hosway again. I'm just saying that we should use it as a preparation for the final.
Yes.
Because you cannot.
No, when you said Tottenham, what you go Tottenham? Meaning you the jag 15. You don't want me to also you hold your 15.
No. What I mean is that Tottenham now also have a tough game that they have to prepare for.
Oh, because they play for final. Oh, I get it.
They themselves go on use.
They are playing the same time with you guys.
So that's why I expect a win from this game. Because if you watch the changes, the substitution yesterday really made Man U dominate that game.
Very well.
I complain about we playing a passive defending, which they did. And if you could see that game yesterday, my annoyance initially in that game was that Man U going forward, they were looking very good, but they were not using the chances at all.
Until those 3 guys came in.
Look at Dogu.
See the Garnacho they tipped away.
Garnacho. That's just the thing.
You see the way Holland that tapping. Holland they struggle to one score.
If I don't even miss him.
You don't even miss. I don't even score with a lot of goals. A 70 million pound player to struggling to score tapping.
That is the problem. Now when you now bring in players that can actually play the ball, you see the difference.
Definitely.
See Ahmad, see Mount. That's why you see Mount.
No, they can't
you
Mount.
See,
no.
You see Mount. You see, I made this statement that Mount can be Man U's McTominay next season only if he's fit.
Only if he's fit.
And
he will not. I'm not saying he will not, but
only if he's fit. Because if you that's form still there. If you see him on the ball, if you see him on the ball,
Mount doesn't Mount there with Chelsea now. With Chelsea, go and share this Palmer. We don't win league straight.
I don't know about that one. No.
Mount behind Saka, Palmer they come from right. We don't win league.
Remember, say he still get Maresca.
Mount.
You remember, say he still get Maresca.
No, you get some players where you go get like this. That make.
You remember, say he still get Maresca.
No, Maresca
Temo Guardiola. So I just feel like it should. To me, it should start Mount. To me, it should start Amad Diallo, because those players need a run of game to that final.
So that final, mostly Amad Diallo.
They can look sharp.
Yeah.
So I do not want to see a Garnacho. I do not want to see a
Garnacho has to be there. I don't think there's any other player you can use to bench him. So you're thinking about Mount, Højlund, Bruno.
You can still start with
Bruno, Højlund,
no, to me, I would literally start Ugarte, Bruno in the midfield. I don't need to start Ugarte and Casemiro in that midfield against West Ham. No, Ugarte, Bruno in that midfield. Then going front, you can put a Mount and Diallo. Højlund. Who else?
Because nobody's available.
Yeah. Then the wing backs, you can still play Amas. And
instead of Dogu.
Or
Dogu goes to the right?
No, Dogu goes to the right.
Okay.
Because to me, I feel that if you play him at the left,
that Dogu goes to the right. To me, they make the boys they more worse. When they play left wing back, I never seen left footer they play right wing back before.
Have you really watched Dogu play left wing back?
He has been terrible.
Very terrible.
He loses the ball.
And I'm not just because he's still young. He's still young.
Okay,
one thing I like about Dogu is that he would still be in that position as a left wing back. The decision making and the decision making, that's just the problem.
That's just the problem.
But you see that bumping forward, he would
Get
continue
the
to
energy,
win.
everything. See that boy when we get Garnacho.
So the CBI, okay. See why I tell you say that 3-4-2-1 formation is sweet. Now you just see him as dirty formation. In that formation, a lot can happen on the pitch.
Okay.
A lot can happen on the pitch. You can still play because many teams now play with the back three. Even if they come out with back four and everything, you see them still from the back, player from the back with the back three. So I don't see any problem with playing a three. It just, what do you do
with it?
And
how attacking you can be with it. Yes.
Because that formation can help you defensively
very well
and attacking wise. So I don't
imagine Barcelona after they get that 3-2 that they switch to that 3-5-2.
They don't lock him up. They don't carry that match go.
You see why Real Madrid supposed to qualify? Man City supposed to qualify Real Madrid that day. Real Madrid scored 2 goals in 90-something minutes because Guardiola and Flick, they do all those defensive things, and sometimes it has really cost them a lot.
It cost them because looking at that Barca game, you would see that when you have 3 goals up already with how many minutes to go, and you still see 3 defenders at the back.
Yeah.
Why?
It's really bad.
Lamine Yamal, he has been wonderful this Champions League campaign, but at least carry the ball to the touchline, hold it up there.
Yeah.
But they still went in search for another goal. Okay, if they got the goal, fine, that's okay. But then they lose the ball again, and then you see them bumping forward again instead of retreating back.
That's the issue.
So
now, Master United prediction home. You've already given your first 11. Your back three. Who's going to be your back three, please?
My back three should be. I really want to see Mazarawi go back to that right
central back,
and I want to see Maguire and Lenny Euro.
Lenny Euro, shout out to Euro, a player who has been amazing.
Amazing.
You got some balls where he blocked yesterday, but it
okay. You see when they just bring in those boys. You see when bumping forward on the ball and everything was okay.
I saw it. So then now moving further, we have the next game, which will be 3:15. Gonna be a lot of work for me tomorrow on Sunday because while Chelsea play 12, Man U they play around 2. Around 3, we have Barcelona, Real Madrid. Around 4, we have Liverpool, Arsenal. It's going to be a lot of work. I don't know how we want to do it. Now, 3:15, Barcelona at home to Real Madrid. I think who wins will be controlling the chance of winning the La Liga. Yeah. Because Barcelona still get away to Espanyol, home to Villarreal, away to Bilbao. Villarreal and Bilbao, big problem in Spanish league. Do you get? Yeah. There's a lot of problem there.
Yeah.
Real Madrid has, after the, what do you call it? Okay, but imagine it's still loading. But talking about Barcelona, you can see Bilbao and Villarreal there.
Because Bilbao also wants to go to the
Champions League. So you can see, and Villarreal has been so amazing. They win anybody.
Yeah.
I think they won Barcelona in the first leg, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Yeah, I think so, bro. I fucking think so. Now, if you look at that, you have to now say, what chances would Barcelona have? To me, I think Barcelona should be coming with a lot of points to prove after that difficult situation they passed through against Inter Milan. Yeah. So I think that they're going to be hungry more. But at the same time, Real Madrid also know that we have a bad season already. This is what we have to use to salvage our season. Just the way Una needs that Europa League to take cover the whole rubbish what will happen this season. That's what they need this Spanish league. No, I want to be honest, man.
Yeah.
That's what they need them to. So looking at that, what do you think can happen right here? Okay, Barcelona win first leg 5-1. Sorry,
wow.
5-1.
Big win.
5-1. And I said I think Osasuna now the mistake for that Villarreal. So what do you think about this game now? Barcelona at home to Real Madrid.
I see Barca win there. I see Barca win because if you look at
Real Madrid has Mallorca, Sevilla, Sociedad. It's a bit more easier than the other one. A little bit, not very easy, but I think Sevilla has been so bad. Mallorca has skate win for them.
Sevilla has been so bad. Sevilla really gave
Madrid. But Sociedad don't lose form. I think Villarreal and Bilbao has more chances of stopping Barcelona than this other one.
Sociedad also gave Madrid the run for their money.
Yes, but Sociedad has been bad.
Not that they've been bad, but they've not been consistent.
All season, yes, they've not been consistent. Yes, and Sociedad 2 points away from a European football, so it's going to be crazy, man. Very, very difficult. That shows how important this game is. Barcelona wins this game, they won the La Liga.
They won the La Liga.
You understand?
Yeah.
Real Madrid draw the game, they are still going to keep having a little bit of chance. Real Madrid wins the game, they have high chance of probably snatching it away from Barcelona.
I just feel like Madrid defensively they are weak going into this game, and I don't see Ancelotti is from me. Ancelotti has been amazing. So I wouldn't say because of what happened this season say okay
amazing this season or amazing
previous season
all through this time amazing.
So you will give him credit because
a lot of credit.
The major thing is to win the league,
a lot of
to
credit.
win cup.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how you play. Even I hear people say he doesn't have a formation. This that main cocoa is just to win trophy. So, but to me, I really don't see Madrid winning this game because defensively they are really poor and they have so many injuries defensively, and you are going against a Barcelona.
On the first leg Barcelona won them 4-0.
You are going against a Barcelona that is an injured lion.
Yes, where the best
imagine scoring 6 and you do not still enter the final. Because if you even
you won't do again.
Yeah. So
when Arsenal score only one, when I just go final, I don't worry. I don't know what it's got 6. It's crazy, man.
I don't see. I see a win for Barca. I see a win.
I see a straight win as well for Barcelona.
Yes,
I feel like Flick would be really
ruthless.
Very upset. Ruthless.
And ruthless.
He knows that because of how amazing they have been.
Yes.
Winning only the Copa del Rey is a failure.
It's a failure. Yeah.
It's a failure.
It's
because
a
of how
failure.
amazing they have been.
Yeah.
So they must need to have the Spanish league to at least get a double instead of a treble.
Yeah.
You understand? Because now they were on the course of winning a treble. Till they go find trouble.
They really go find trouble.
Things come back for them. Trouble. So at least make everything just be double. Everything is double.
And I feel if Madrid should get a draw, that's a good result for Madrid.
To keep up the race, the title race. Result, but now are trusting other people to help them get the job done, not them themselves. Because they have a chance to get it done.
Because Barcelona is still going to face
and if Barcelona wipe Madrid again today, winning the 4th time this season, right?
Yeah.
To be El Clasico, the Super Cup 1, La Liga 2. That's 4th time. Oh my God! And Real Madrid must do everything to avoid the defeat. It's going to be a change.
Avoid
when they go walk, they go flog them. Imagine your man
coming
on a beast mood after waiting that boy don't show. Jesus!
I love Madrid.
Bade is back. Bade is back. It's available. So Rafinha will function
even
well now.
Lewandowski too is available.
Lewandowski is very much available now.
So
a lot is going to happen.
I love Madrid, but I do not see Madrid getting a draw in this one because Barca.
A straight win for Barcelona. So what will be your prediction?
3-1.
I see a 4-1 victory. I don't know. I just feel like that forward they do the first leg, they do second leg.
Go past
because of how they feel from this game.
Yes.
This is the only game they can use to make the fans forget about what happened at San Siro.
Yes.
So this is the moment, this is the time, and I know Hansi Flick will go all out. And looking at how bad Madrid is defensively now, once they see any attack, see the game where they play. Which day?
But they're doing 3-3. I mean 3-0.
Before they see 3-2, they almost got
3-3.
So imagine when Barcelona that is looking more angry, Barcelona is at home. So I see a 4-1 victory for Barcelona. I'm going to be honest.
That game.
It's going to be really bad for those of you who love Real Madrid, and it's going to be very sweet for we who love Barcelona. And now the last game of the preview will take a lot of time. We're very sorry. Liverpool at home to Arsenal. Arsenal knowing that just the way Barcelona knows that they need to cover some things. Arsenal knowing that they have 3 trophy that they have won back to back, the second position, they must keep that spot. They must try to make sure they keep it, and it's important for this guy. Arteta. I mean, not gonna say after everything, Zico finished 3rd, and Man City is coming for it. Man City is going to win on Saturday. Keep them in that pressure of we are equal point to Man City already. I have to take away that insult to win Liverpool. Liverpool already lost to Chelsea, and it do not make sense that you have won a trophy.
A drunk Liverpool lost to Chelsea.
You understand? And you not feel like when they worry. And you not feel like you don't win league finish. Then the next thing you start to lose.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. So after that loss, I think Liverpool would want to get a win. What do you think?
You see that match? I see and his slot fielding his first 11.
So that's what I'm telling you, because of what has happened. So that they drop the vibe of the celebration when they go.
He will want to still keep that distance with Arsenal
to
make a statement.
Yes.
So this match, I know Arsenal, their
and Man City get more goals than Arsenal. So if Man City win, then they go day second. From Saturday.
Arteta said the best team.
In Champions League.
Yes, in Champions League.
Very wrong statement.
So
very useless statement. Barcelona has cost you not see, and PSG wipe you 3 goals home and away. You not see, and now your team West score only 1 home and away. And the best team. And PSG miss penalties over before.
See, it's just that we don't have much time, because if we should dissect that match, PSG Arsenal, I keep hearing first 15 minutes, but the game is 90 minutes and plus added time. It's not first 15 minutes. So right now, that match, I do not see a comfortable win for Arsenal.
I don't see it, man. Not based on banter. We want to be honest. I think if Liverpool had won Chelsea, they would have gotten the result.
Yes.
But now losing to Chelsea 3-1, you are a champion. You can't be like say you don't we finish. Now we are road to the party.
Yeah.
You can't spoil the vibe. You understand? So, I think they will come all out to try and get this 2-2 in the first leg. Now Liverpool at home. Everybody is fit. I think so. Not so many injuries.
And the drink for don't clear for their eye.
Yes.
So I see.
Now discredit my window, you dey crazy.
The drink for
after recording everything beat you.
the drink for not clear for the eye, because
by now,
I was watching that match. That's why I was like, Liverpool, wait up. She said like, you know what score? You know what score?
Don't worry, I know God does all the most for them. We are okay with it.
So,
honestly,
they're drawn for Chelsea. Chelsea won't begin.
What if they want to do it for Arsenal?
They are no good drawn for Arsenal,
because this was Chelsea day home. It's easy to do.
Yeah,
now it's for
and his slot no go want do am for Arsenal.
You no go want.
You no go want do am for Arsenal.
And you no even win them this season. You play 2-2. So
exactly.
Arsenal, I say, I'm not going to win Arsenal. Let me win them.
Pakpata you go see draw. Because I don't see Arsenal winning that match. Arsenal, you see that match, Arteta. I just feel if Arteta wants to actually make a statement I just feel he has to do something different. I don't want a situation where, okay, yes, Odegaard is your captain. But I feel right now, okay, you can't bench Odegaard. You can't bench Odegaard because you can't bench him because it will trust England. It might be to like kill his confidence. So even if you don't want to bench Odegaard, Saka can still play very well on the left. So I just feel if Arteta can start Nwaneri on the right.
But I think no, Saka going to the left will be bad. He has been playing there for a long time.
Before Saka was
he played as left wing back.
Yeah,
I know, but
even at the left,
you can't. So no, there's no time for that now. There's no time for that. You can't go and be
okay. Are you now
tweaking
saying
that? What you're looking for is you're looking for a Nwaneri. Why don't Nwaneri come in for Odegaard?
No, I don't see that happening.
You think it's better from the right?
Yeah, I don't. No, because he's your captain. Remember, so and all. As the Arsenal fans has been going at Odegaard, his poor form and everything. So benching him right now is going to kill his morale.
Yeah.
So to help him, he still has to start. To start. So I would prefer benching a Thomas Partey. Okay. You can still bench a Thomas Partey and still play Rice as a 6.
And get to Nwaneri and Odegaard in the midfield.
Yes.
It's with you. Hey, what are you?
See.
Hey,
you can't do it.
No, won't try that.
You can see. Okay.
Now they flick video play like a
okay.
Not trying.
Okay. See why?
For Liverpool midfield for Zoboslai, McAllister and Gravenberch.
See, you see why?
But when you reach your own, you go put Casemiro and Ugarte.
You see why? If you watch that PSG Arsenal match,
there is no chance.
You see why? If you watch that PSG Arsenal match, you would see that the second half, they needed something different because they were playing in front of PSG and it was so very easy.
And somebody that can break the lines with great passes.
It was so very easy for PSG to defend. Do you get? That match needed someone that can look for runners. Jorginho was on the bench. You will have brought him a Jorginho, remove a Partey. That's why
Partey, where they bring all the vibes.
That's why I'm always. Now
they are life and so be that. There's nothing you can do. No, there's nothing you can do.
I'm always questioning Arteta's in-game management.
You said that already when we were talking about Real
So
Madrid.
this match now, he's supposed to make a statement
With this game.
So
if he doesn't win it,
if he doesn't win it, that have second bet rights. He go come out. He go Man City hand.
you day 15, they talk to who they say, let me wear this fifth talk. Say, you wear, shut up your mouth. For 15, I just see up. You they see who they say, they say that you know that.
But we shall they go Champions League.
You won't win, but what do you go lose straight for them? Come back. They do this one.
Why they use 3 bullets for Man?
We
know. Say we know good for league. We have accepted that.
So how you want to go good for league?
We know that one now. Another we go discuss that one.
So
later.
now, if you look at this game, I feel like when he brings in Zobos like Gravenberch and McAllister, it's going to be a different ball game.
Yes.
3 of them were not starting against Chelsea.
Yes.
That was the main issue. And Chelsea won't lock the midfield. Lavia was playing like that was his house. It was so comfortable because those guys were not there.
Yeah.
He's going to bring these guys in now. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's going to have mixed feelings. I feel like they should capitalize on that because of how Liverpool fans got the first for her now. I'm sorry guys, I didn't talk about the Arnold situation. We're going to talk about it in another video. Get what I want, I for that one.
I just hope the environment is not hostile for him.
I feel like it may be hostile. Many of them are very upset with him. So I feel like if Martinelli can work on him seriously, Arsenal can probably work on that wing if they have a chance. But Arnold is not good defensively. We know that. But he can bring so many things attack-wise. Martinelli can run over him, raise.
I would prefer a Trossard
use
in that
pace,
match.
for sure.
I would prefer a
No, because Martinelli can charge back to support Skelly for Salah. You understand? So they may need to put Martinelli in that position. But trust me, this is not going to be an easy game for Arsenal, and I think Liverpool will be winning this one. 2-1 victory for Liverpool. What's your prediction?
A draw.
A draw.
Yeah.
So to me, I think that would be a very important win for them because they need it because of the shameless loss they had at Stamford Bridge.
A draw.
So they must have to prove a point on this one. So guys, these are the previews of the game for this weekend. Sorry for the German league, Italian league. We don't usually go around those areas, but these are the talking points. You can let us know which area you think we got it wrong or which area you would like to correct us on, and also what's your take on the Liverpool Arsenal game. Chelsea fans, are you winning Newcastle or you think that would be a draw as well? Man U, are you flexing over West Ham like you did to Bilbao? You know, in Premier League, it's a different skeletons that come to play that game, not the human beings you see at Europa. Something may happen. I think Graham Potter is hungry. He knows Old Trafford is a place to get results. He may want to get a result. Yes, don't lose pass now. It's no longer a place of value. There's no value there, man. Yes, man. We can't lie, man. You know,
see finish.
Now they run past feed anyhow. Water the pour for ground. No standard anymore.
Now Ten Hag I blame.
Yeah, you know what I mean, but I go tell you what I see.
And I know the year say that he won't go for Bayer Leverkusen.
They go bigger. And also, what do you think of Alonso being featured as the new coach of Real Madrid? Do you agree to that or not? These are so many talking points. Let us know in the comment section. Myself, Coach BI, and Shudi, we are out. We appreciate you. Please remember to subscribe and support. See you later. One time.